start with an opening statement from Coach and then open the floor to questions.
Just a great crowd today. Really disappointed that we couldn't come out with the victory. Props goes to Alabama. You know, had a poor performance last game and wanted to bounce back like we kind of did when we played and really took matters. Their seniors took matters into their own hands. Zay Green and Aaliyah Nye was just phenomenal.
Questions?
Coach, you're making a point of emphasis to dictate and to disrupt, but what was Bama able to do that gave you trouble in terms of executing that game plan?
No, we just didn't compete, and so that's something that we have to fix. We've played the number 1, 3, 5 teams in the country, and we never gave up 25 and 28 points respectively. So we didn't compete, and you know, yes, and in today's time, in today's coaching, you can't make people do anything. They have to want it. They have to want to compete, and you know, and they got to want to win.
Does that apply to the three-point defense too? I mean, ultimately they were going in 12 for 19.
Yeah.
How much of that was maybe from not as good at closeouts or things like that?
Yeah, I mean, we just didn't compete. Like I said, you know, you have to, it's no way you let 2 people come into your gym. You have a great crowd. You have everything in favor, you know, almost 8,000 people, and you can't stop 2 people. Okay, 1, but 2, you know. It was a game of like wills, and you know, they, like I said, they just came off of like an embarrassing loss, so they wanted to bounce back, and we had an opportunity to get a ranked win, so we should have wanted to do something, and their kids did it and we didn't. And you know, I'm embarrassed to say that because that is not what my program has been built on. But here we are, so we have to just continue to work on it.
At times, Coach, it seemed like on some of the offensive plays, the girls just weren't sure where they were supposed to go, and they were confused. And on defense as well, they lost their man several times. What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I mean, I just thought that they flustered us. I mean, you could say that, but have we scored 32 points in the quarter? Because we scored 32 points in the quarter, and then 19 in the quarter, but we gave up 25 and 28. Had we held them to lower numbers, y'all would be talking about how great our offense is, because we scored 32 points in the fourth. So it was a lack of competing. You know, we got to continue to work against the zone. We've been spending every day against the zone. We thought we made headway with it, but people can't hide in the zone. You know, listen, we could sit here and dissect, you know, what we could have ran and stuff like that, but that's just not how the SEC is built. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've never had to win a game scoring 78 points since I've been here. We just hadn't had to do it because we sat down and we defended people. And so I'm not, like, the fans and everybody may love it, but that's not how this program was built. You know, this program was built on being able to guard at a high level, and we didn't. And defense is character and toughness, and we didn't show it.
Coach, you talk about people needing to want to compete. Do you feel like this is maybe a bit of a wake-up call for your team?
I mean, I don't know. Listen, like I said before, we're gonna take some losses. That's just this group. I know this group. I'm in there with them every single day in practice, you know. So I know what our weakness is and that kind of stuff. And I know I can't make them. Like, they have to. It's no way we let 2 people just do that. 2 people do that. That is a pride thing. That is a wanting to get a stop thing. And so maybe I have to look at myself and seeing what I'm doing, what I'm allowing them to do, and what I'm allowing them to get away with. Maybe it's me, you know. So I have to figure out how I can get them to play with a little bit more pride and toughness, because that's just unacceptable.
Coach, I know obviously today's loss is not what you wanted, but just Madison reached over 1,500 points today for her career with Ole Miss. Just what does she mean to this program, and how incredible is that to you for her to reach that milestone?
Yeah, I mean, I wish we had gotten it with a win, you know. We will go as she goes. So, you know, she didn't play well today. So, you know, it's sad because we can't celebrate it today. But you know, Maddie is important to this team, and we will go as she goes. And if she's off, we're gonna be off, you know, so, I'm glad she was able to do it, but disappointed we didn't get the win.
Any more questions? Okay, thank
Thank
you
you.
guys.